Hi, welcome back to the mat. If we haven't met before, my name's Jess and I do things a little bit different. So I will be teaching you in my pyjamas, and I absolutely encourage you to practice in your pyjamas too. We have a live class where our amazing community of women literally roll out of bed and we meet for a practice at 6:30 a.m. So once you've built up that confidence, feel free to come and join us. These videos are here to help you to learn postures, to find out a little bit more about yoga, and to allow yourself the freedom to practice and play. So we're going to take a moment to arrive, and then we're going to practice one posture today together. We're going to learn something new. So just take a moment, bring your hands to heart center or where you feel comfortable, maybe just dropping the gaze or closing the eyes, and let's just take a few breaths together to arrive in our space. Just noticing how you're feeling today. How's the breath flowing? Try to find an even inhale and exhale. And I invite you to set an intention for our practice today. And that doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's just to show up for yourself, to learn something new, to breathe, to get stronger, whatever it is you need today. So once you've set your intention, gently starting to lift the gaze, we're going to bring ourselves up to standing. So come up nice and tall. And we're actually going to practice Warrior 3. Now, I love this posture and it can be quite challenging, but there's some really nice soft options. So that's where we're going to start. And then you'll start to play and see how your body feels. And then if you do want to take it further, of course you can, but there's no expectation. This is all about practice and to play with how your body's feeling. So to start with, get yourself nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, pull the crown up away from the soles of your feet. So just feel how it is to be long in your body. And this is where we want to start all of our movements, so everything is extended. And then what I want you to do from here is bring your hands up overhead. So with an inhale, bring the hands up. And we've now got this long line from fingertips all the way down through our feet. And just notice where your arms land. So hopefully if your arms are up straight, your arms are next to your ears and not out in front of you here. So if you've got that space, bringing the arms up and keeping them long. We're going to start to shift the weight into the left foot. And then all I want you to do is to point your toe. And as you point your toe behind you, if you notice my hands have gone a little bit out in front. So I've now created this long line from my fingertips down to my right toes. And that is my line that I'm going to hold. So if you're coming into Warrior 3, this is where I want you to start. The toes might still be grounded on the floor, and here you're breathing, you're keeping everything long. So this might be enough. If you feel like you've got the confidence to take the toe off the ground, then you start to tilt forward. So only if the toe is coming up, the arms are coming down. And again, notice that your arms are still near your ears. So if you notice your arms are out in front of you and you can see them, try to bring the arms back up, and you're pushing from your hip all the way through your toe. And this is where we start to tilt forward. Again, this might be enough. Try to hold that straight line. If you feel super confident and you can bring the leg up higher, then the arms can start to come down. Once you've had a little play, bring yourself back, have a little shake out. Remember, these are beginners classes. So we're basing this on the fact that you haven't practiced it before and you're going to be starting from scratch. You can do exactly the same on the other side. So set yourself up again, get nice and tall. Nice big breath in as you rise up, hands coming overhead. So this time shifting the weight into the right foot, pointing through the left toes. Hold your line, breathe. Really important to stay with the breath. If you can't breathe here, bring it back, maybe ground the toes, make it a little bit more gentle. And if you're feeling centered and you can breathe, maybe start to lift the toe and lean the body forward. As you play, notice what happens to the hips. If you notice that you're turning the body out and the hips coming open to the side, try and keep your hips facing forward. So as I lean forward and my toe is out behind me, my hips are still facing forward and then potentially facing down. my arms are long, and everything stays nice and straight. So again, continue to play. And as you get stronger and you practice more and more, you might be able to come deeper and potentially, eventually land in a full warrior three. But that is not where we're expecting to be today. If you're here today and you can hold your straight line, you've got your balance, just celebrating that. Release it back when you're ready. Give everything a little shake out. Check in with how the body's feeling. And balancing postures are really great to practice because they're quite fun. You can get a little bit competitive with yourself, so try not to overdo it. But you can do this while the kettle's boiling. You could do this while you're waiting for something. So for me, great example, kids are getting their shoes on. It takes a lot longer than it should. You can pull out a little balance posture, which will help you to maintain that bit of practice, even if your day is super busy. So have fun with it. That is your warrior three. And in the long term, we can then start to establish a little bit more depth. But for now, just get started and really think about that length. So push, 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 fingers away from toes. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments, and I'll see you again in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you see all of the new postures that are coming up, and I'll see you again soon on the mat. Have a great day. Namaste.